Hi guys, I'm back today with another craft with me video. I've been making these little pockets, I guess, for just my junk journals, just to kind of see what I could come up with. And I came up with these and I thought that these were really cute. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and share with you guys what I've been up to. So I found these time cards. And I found them at Sam's Club, and they are double-sided. And you guys are never going to guess. I found a pack of 500 two-sided weekly time cards for $4. They were on clearance. So look at all of these. Look. So you know what, I thought I better find something to do with them. So, I thought they were cool, the whole name, number, the days of the week, I just thought that it was cool looking. So I say, you know what? Let's see what I can make. So I came up with these little pockets, and here I did take out my sewing machine, and so I did sew around them, and I did the, the whole little zigzag stitch thing. So I did 3 different closures for them, and I did decorate them front and back. And this is just, 2 pieces of cardstock in a 1-inch circle punch that I just kind of glued partially down. So like that, I can close them back up again. The only thing that I didn't like was that I made the flap, or the pocket too high up. So I feel like it's too deep, and so if you wanted to put something in it, it would have to be something a little bit larger, or you would have to do this whole bit and try to take something out that way. But other than that, I thought it was a pretty cool idea. So I did change it up a little bit. So this one has, these 2 have that same type of closure, and I did leave little strands, on the side, just to kind of I guess, make it a little bit messy looking. This one I was just goofing around, so I didn't know how I was going to do this, but this one I have just this eyelet in it, and I put a piece of twine in, and then what I did was I left the top side a little bit shorter. The longer side I just kind of wrapped around, and then I closed it here. And then I just made a little bow at the top. And I thought, you know what, that's an easy closure. I was just, trying to see what I could do, but I thought that was cute. And so I have my little paper dolls on this one, and my stamps and such on the back. So there's this. And then this one, I did the whole butterfly theme on this, and I really like it, and I put the Velcro closure on it. But when I was opening it up last night, I mean, now it seems to be okay, but when I opened it last night, it tore a little bit. So it tore like a layer at the top. And so I was like, well, maybe that's not the best. And then it is a little bulky. Maybe I should have used something a little bit thinner. I do have the little magnets that I could use, that maybe we could use on this instead of the Velcro. So I guess it's whatever your preference is. But I am going to make a different type of closure that I saw and see how we could do that. So with this, I'm going to show you guys how I did it. But see, this one, I made it to be, as soon as you open the flap, then the pocket's a little bit lower, and then I did the little punch here so that it's easier to kind of grab in. Now, I'm not going to bring out my sewing machine to sew along the edges like this one, just for the sake of time and noise, because I don't edit my videos. So instead, we're just going to use glue. So going with that, let me show you guys what we're going to be using today. So aside from the time cards, if you can get your hold on them, but if not, let me tell you, these are about 3¼ wide by 8¼ long. So if you guys want to follow along with me by getting just a piece of cardstock and cutting it out to those to that measurement. So it is 3¼ by 8¼ long. So there you go. So let me show you how I did it. So this one, what I did was I cut it and I folded it to where this is on the front, and I kind of like the way that looks better than, you know, having it upside down here. So if we did it this way, then at least the in and out on Sunday and all that, it's still right side up. So I thought this was probably better. So we're gonna go ahead and fold it this way, and let's see where I folded it up to. I folded it up to here. And so what I'm going to use is I'm using my bone folder, okay, and I'm going to use this corner punch, and I'm going to be using the biggest cut, I guess. And then I'm going to be using my, you can't see it now because I wore it out, but it's just the rounded corner punch, and I'm just using the medium size. And I'm going to use my 1-inch circle punch. And I am going to be inking, and I'm using again the walnut stain. And I'm using my, I'm going to use an eyelet, and I'm also going to use a brad along with my my crocodile. Okay, so we're going to be using that, so I'll just leave that out. And then again, you know, any type of little labels and decor that you want to add to that. And of course, glue. I think that's it. So, okay, let's keep going. So I went ahead and did that. I'm going to, let's see, I did this one right above the name, so we can keep that the same. And just try to, it doesn't have to be perfect, but for all of you that know me, I feel like I get a little weird about it. So here, the top flap, I'm going to use my straight corner punch, and of course I'm going to use it upside down so that I know that I'm getting the right cut. That's that. And then this inner flap in here, I don't know, I just like the way it looks. Not that it needs it, but I am going to round off the corners on here. And then I guess we could go ahead and ink around. So let's go ahead and ink around this. This is the first time that I actually brought out my sewing machine to do a project with paper. And to be honest, it was pretty fun. I really liked it, and I liked the look of it. I do have Tim Holtz The Stitches stamp set that looks like the stitching of a sewing machine that maybe we can bring out and use just to kind of give that same effect without actually having to bring out my sewing machine, just because I'm not in that stage right now of trying to go overly professional on my videos yet. I just kind of like to go with the flow, and I like for you guys to see my whole thought process of everything. So here we're going to, I shouldn't have even inked there, but I'm going to go ahead and see the middle, and then just half punch it, and then I'll go ahead and ink the inside of there. That looks really cool, actually. So for the closure, I think I'm going to go ahead and do it now before I decorate it. So like that, I know where I need to decorate and where I should kind of stop, I guess. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take out my crocodile, and we're going to use maybe the black little eyelet that's in here, and I believe this is the 3/16 eyelet. So we're going to do an eyelet on the top flap. Oh, I need to open it first. So you can see I don't use this very much, but I do love it. So we'll put the eyelet right about here, and then put this in, and then we'll put this in here and close it. Perfect. I love that. Okay, and then that's that. And then down here, let's see, let me mark it with a pencil so that I kind of know where I want my, because I'm going to be using, I did use this punch. It's the 1-inch punch, and I just used my thicker cardstock and I punched it because this is where I want my brad to go. And I just wanted a little bit of kind of support. So let me use my pokey tool and then just kind of eyeball, I guess right here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the 1/8 little punch right there. It's not very much in the center, but it's okay. And let's see if I can find a little hole. There it is. And put that here. You know what? I don't like the way it looks. I'm telling you. Let's put it a little bit more in the middle. See if I can get it right. There. That's a little bit better. Okay. And then we're gonna put this here. Actually, you know what? Just to kind of decorate this a little bit, let me get out a piece. I don't need this anymore. Let me put this aside. I'm going to get a little circle. I think I'm going to get this one out. I have seen that one fits perfectly. My little stamp, and this is from the Field Notes. And this is an original Tim Holtz. So we're gonna take this out, and we're just gonna punch that little piece right there, just so that it'll look a little bit better, instead of just having the plain brown paper. So let's go ahead and put that there. Perfect. See? Now it's decorated just a tiny bit. Okay, let's put that away. And we'll put that here. We need our brad. So if you guys didn't see in my Tim Holtz video, I did buy these, and these are his little tins. So let's see, do we want a tiny one? Will that fit? Or do we want a medium-sized one? I have all my brads and some eyelets in here too. Yeah, maybe we'll use this. Okay, but because we have black, let's see if we can get a black one. Yeah. We'll use this size. And I'm doing this now before I glue it shut, so like that it's easier for me to put it on. And then what I like to do is use my flat pliers just so that nothing gets stuck in there. And I get it right in the center. And then I flatten that out. So like that. There, you can barely even feel it. So there you go. Okay, there's that. Now, let's go ahead and decorate it, and then let's close this up. Make sure that this is unstuck. And then we'll just glue just the sides. Let me ink just right here so I know where, up to where I'm supposed to ink. Just the sides. As close to the edge as you can. And I'm just doing one little line of glue. And then we'll close this. There. And then we'll go ahead and let that dry while we're putting things together. So let's see, what do we want to do? Do we want to put another little paper doll? I have all my stuff here in front of me. Let's see. No, maybe I can put... So depending on how you guys want to use it, if you actually want to stick it in your journals, like gluing this down to the page, then you don't have to decorate the back, but I like it, so we're going to decorate the back. I do like these ladies. Aren't they pretty? So maybe we could use them for the back. And then, let's see. What could we use for the front? Should we use a gentleman? Little boy. His face looks a little funny. Let's see. We can use... I think if anything, because of the little flap thing here, we might need to put like just a little girl. Or we put somebody who's sitting down. Like this little boy is sitting. And we can put him sitting down on something. Or this guy. But see, it would be covering his head a little bit when I close it. Let's see who else. He's standing. But he would need to be standing on something. Here you go, boy. His little pose. I just love these little dolls. I absolutely love them. I'm just trying to figure out. See, this is my whole thought process, guys. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So she's cute. Maybe we'll put her in the front and then we'll put the ladies in the back. So let's take out some of my ephemera pieces. These are all Tim Holtz. And I do have some mixed in with my other stuff. I don't know. Or I could rip some pieces from the my bigger papers. Let's see what we have in here. This is kind of cool. Okay, let's set these aside. And let's see. Do I want to? Or I could use this for the back with my ladies. That would be cool. I like that. I like that. Let's just rip this and put this. We could put this here. I should have ripped it a little bit more. Yeah, it'll work. I like that, and then I can maybe put something down here. So we'll do that for the back. So in the front, let's see, what else do I have? What else? What else? These are all just from things that I've collected. Nothing see-through. And these are also some of the printables that I got from my book, my Ephemera book, if you guys remember. I had a freebie on the Ephemera book that I got from Amazon that you can scan, and then it'll bring up some free ephemera that you guys could cut out. And I did give that link, so if you guys didn't watch that, it's in one of my Amazon hauls. Just trying to see if there's something that I could use that I don't mind ripping apart. I have little birdies. This is my favorite part of decorating, just to kind of go through my stuff, see what I have, see what I could use. Do we want to use a flower? Do we want to stay with the neutrals? Because my ladies are neutrals. So maybe I'll probably stick with something not so bright. Kind of like this. This is kind of cool. Let's see how this looks. Let me see if I can rip this side. Do we like that? I kind of do. We can put that there. Let me get my ink ready. The other day, my sister called and I was making these, and she says, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, just messing around." And then she says, "Are you inking something?" Oh, she had me cracking up, and I was like, what do you mean? And then she goes, I recognize the sound. She goes, I know that sound now. And I was like, oh my God, yes, I am inking. She says, that's so funny. I could totally tell. So I thought that was funny. My sister, love her. All right, we put her here. We can put a little something on the top. So if you guys didn't know, maybe later I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of my craft space, because it's not really a room, but I do have all of my ephemera, all of my washies and tidbits, all the stuff that I use to decorate, ephemera, stickers, all that jazz. I have all of that in front of me, in these little acrylic drawers. And I believe they're supposed to be like for makeup, jewelry, maybe kind of stuff, but that's not what I use it for. I use mine for this. How about a little ticket here? Or should I put it behind her? This ticket behind her and then here. Yeah, let's do that. Ink. I ink everything. I love the whole grungy look. So we're just gonna ink this up. Glue this down. I'm thinking this might be a series with these whole time cards because I have a lot, like a lot. And so now I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna have to come up with a lot of different things on what to decorate or use these for. And so I'm thinking this might be one of many just different things that I could use these for. It's just that I thought that they were so cool. The whole look of it itself, and then them being double-sided, and then having the days of the week and all the lines and all of that. I just thought that that was so cool. And so there you go. There is my reasoning for buying 500 of these little things. Ooh, this is cute. We can put that up here. Do I need something? Let's just put it. These are, I believe, from Etsy. I buy some of the little labels from Etsy. Should I have inked the corners? Yeah. And then I actually print them on sticker paper. And believe it or not, I buy my cheapy sticker paper. Well, it's not really not cheap, but I buy mine from Target. If you go into the craft section at Target, I buy mine there. And it lasts me a pretty good while because I only do certain things like little labels and things like this. I'll do it on sticker paper. See, this is cute. Maybe no, it's too big. Maybe I could use that on the back side. How about this? That's kind of cool. So I do some of like the little labels and things. I do print those on sticker paper. So like that, they're already ready to go. And I haven't had any problems. This is maybe like my third pack that I bought. And they're pretty good. I really like them. I want little something here. Maybe like another little number. Let's see. 5 cents? No, I already have a 5 on there. Do we want to put a little blue? Why don't we do that? This is just a little piece of what I used on one of the other ones. I was going to show you, but it's under all my stuff now. But I don't throw away anything anymore. This is a little corner piece of a longer piece, and I'm like, you know what? It's still cute. I'm going to keep it. So, okay. So we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Maybe I can put a little stamp. Maybe book number. Will that fit? No. I do have, let me see. I do have a smaller stamp. from this set, and this is Tim Holtz, and man, can you feel the difference from the little dupes that I bought, because they're also clear, and these are the only clear, the set that comes with the stencil for Tim Holtz. I keep wanting to say Tom, but you can really feel the difference. These are super sticky. Sorry if I'm not in frame. There, I like that. Okay, so there's that side. Now let's see what we're gonna do here. I think I want to put that here. Maybe put this down here, and then my ladies. Something simple. Oh, I still wanted to use my stamps. The stitches stamps. I haven't shown you guys how that one works yet, but I think I could still do that once I glue everything down. It'll just look like if I stitched on top of it. And it really looks good, guys. If it's not something that you guys, I know that a few ladies have, you know, mentioned in the comments when I hauled that set that they had said that they had never seen that set before. And so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, and it looks pretty good. I really like the way it looks. It has that realistic look to it, and it's pretty awesome. Let's see, do I want this, or do I want something maybe with color to put here instead? Do I want this better? I think I want this better. I'm kind of scanning through as I'm as I'm inking. I'm scanning through my little stash here to see what else I have. I have a bunch of stuff, and a lot of them are, I have a few Tim Holtz stuff in here that at the time I didn't think a big deal. I just thought it was more ephemera. That was it. But these are also, but see, look, I like that better. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to put them not too close to the edge so that I can still put my stitch stamp, and then we'll put the closure. Put a little bit of glue on their legs just so they don't come flopping around. I love my glue bottle. Let's put them almost towards the middle. Cute, right? I love it. Let's see, do I have something that I could put on the top? What if I put like destination? So you can see this is still new. I haven't unstuck all of them yet. But what if I put destination up here? That might be cool. I wonder if it'll, yeah, it's flat. I had to make sure that it's flat enough for me to put the stamp on it. So let's use this. What am I doing? Put this here. Let's use the black. And then put destination up on the top of the ladies, just to kind of cover up that little bit of a gap. Nice. Very nice. Destination, ladies. Cute. Okay, let's put this away. I get a little overwhelmed when I have too many things on my desk. Okay, let's see. my stitches. Ta-da! Okay, for this I need my longer block. So let's see. See, I love, and it actually looks good, but you just have to make sure that I tried out most of them already. Let's see. No, see, it has to be, see, this one might work like this. Can you see that? See, I try to kind of check it first and see, but that might look good there. But then I love that raw edge there. Let's see. What else? What else? I do have this one that I could put on this side. Yeah. Should I do it this way? No. No, it's busier on the top and I have more space on the top. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. Exciting. So you guys can see how it looks. They are super cool, very intricate. And I know, oh, sorry, I'm like moving you guys around. And I know that I did have, you know, I knew I was gonna have, you know, a comment or two about my dupes, my Tim Holtz dupes. But I agree 100% when, you know, they're his original designs, but they could just be so pricey sometimes. And so eventually I do want, look, I did get a little bit on her purse, but that's okay. But look at how cool that looks. Doesn't that look neat? I love it. Should we do something on the front? I could do one here, maybe a smaller one. I want that to dry. I have smaller ones. Make it my little piece of inking paper. Let's put this back. I'm kind of trying my best to, when I craft, to make sure that I put everything away right before, let's see, let's try this one. Right before I, you know, once I'm done. Because, let's see, I think this will fit. Just that little line is not going to go through. Let's see this one. Because the last time I tried to just kind of get up and go was because my little one was ready for bed, and so I just kind of got up and I left. And I couldn't find one of my little stamps. This one actually, I couldn't find it. And I was going crazy because this is like the original Tim Holtz stamps. And so I was going crazy. I was like, what in the world? Where did it go? And I was looking and looking and I couldn't find it. I was so upset. And then I bring out my pair of scissors literally yesterday, and it was stuck on my scissors. So thankfully, so that kind of freaked me out a little bit. So after that, I was like, that's it, no more. I think we're gonna try to use this one. Let's see if this one works. So now I've always been try to, you know, be a stickler about cleaning up and putting things back in its place. You know what, I'm gonna do it this way. So like that, I'm not moving you guys around too much. I've always tried to put everything in its place, but just that day, so happened that I didn't. And that's when I almost lost something. Cool. Okay. There you go. Isn't that neat? Show it close up. And then I have this up here, my little stitching. And I do want to put something up here. No more stamps. Let's put these stamps back. I love using stamps, but then this is what happens. I get ink all over my fingers. But luckily it washes off, so it's fine. Okay, let's see. What do we want to put up here? Let's move this. I want to put something up here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get my little pieces again. Should I put this? It's too big. Should I just put numbers? Why don't we just put numbers? Just ink it real quick. And then we'll put the closure. I have an idea of something else that I could use these little time cards for. So we'll see if we can get that going for next week's Craft With Me. So let's get this on, put the closure, and then should I put a tiny little? Let's do that. And then I believe we'll be done. There. Cute, huh? Very cute. Okay. Now let's get, I'm going to get just a piece of this. And then if I remember correctly, we put it in like this. Yes, yes, girl, yes. Okay, let me show you guys what I did. So I just got a piece of the twine and I got the corner. I put it through the loop. I'm trying to do this closer to the camera. I'm trying to do this closer to the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I get the loop, open it up, stick the edges in, and it's on, okay? And then with this, you actually put this behind your little flap here. And then you just put it around maybe once or twice. And then we can cut this so that it's not so long. And there you have it. There is your closure. Cute, huh? It'll loosen up after a while. But there you go. There is your closure. Pretty cool, right? Instead of putting two brads and, or, you know, isn't that cute? And then here, of course, this should be dry by now. You can go ahead and put, you know, whatever you want. Cute. I love it. So there you go, guys. That was fun. Of course. Come on, work with me here. There you go. Cute, huh? And there's the back. So let me show you all of them again, so you guys can see all of the ones that I made. So I don't know what I'm gonna call these yet. I don't know if I'm just gonna put pockets with flaps, or I don't know. But tell me which closure is your favorite closure, or which one would you guys actually try out. So we got this one that you just kind of, both of these are the same. So you see. And then you have this just with the eyelet, and then you can open it that way. But like I said, I didn't think this through very well, but I'm glad that I fixed that before I showed you guys how I made it. Otherwise, I feel like some of you might be screaming, that's too hard. It's not going to fit anything very well because the pocket's too high. But I like this one too. This one's pretty simple. And I like the way it looks with the little twine and the bow. The only thing is that it doesn't close very tight. Let's see. And then you have this one. And then of course, instead of the Velcro, you can use your little magnets. So there they are. Pretty cute, right? So, do you guys like the stitching? You guys like the stamp? I think they're both cute. So either way, you have an alternative, whether you have a sewing machine or you get some type of stamp set that has, because I've seen more. And it's not just Tim Holtz. So I've seen more that do have the stitching. And there's even stencils that I've seen that have the stitching print on it. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys followed along with me of how I made these, because these were so much fun. I'll probably be making more. And that's it. So make sure that you guys tune in next week for my haul on Wednesday, and then another craft with me next Friday. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And again, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I would appreciate your support, and also give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.